Hey, what's up? Thanks for stopping by. This is Granny, or Denise. Call me either. Or call me Bonkers. Doesn't matter. Okay, I, I'm just jumping on here because I got a surprise this morning. Okay, then I'm going to show you my grocery haul that just got delivered. But the surprise come with it, and I don't know where it came from. I don't know if the delivery person delivered, if a neighbor hung it on my door. I'll show you what it is. Look at this. Isn't this sweet? And I don't know where it came from. I don't know if it came from Walmart, if it came from the delivery person, or a neighbor. But this is okay. This is the thing that you store. I guess your grocery bags in, and I didn't need this filled up with. Always got more than enough bags. In fact, I give a lot of them to my sister. But look at this. It is just totally adorable. I don't know where I'm going to put it because I store all these grocery bags, and I recycle them, I reuse them, and the ones that I don't give to my sister, and but I got this door on the end, all the way on the end, and I just stick them in there, and then when it starts to get pretty full, then I pull a bunch out and give them to my sister. She doesn't get delivered. All these deliveries, sometimes you'll get one item or two little items in one bag. And so there's like lots of bags usually. But gosh, this is, I'm just astonished. Yeah, I'm so grateful. Look, I didn't see here. It was hanging on the outer doorknob on my front door. Now she did knock on the door, and I didn't get to the door in time. But they always take a picture, to show the delivery and the apartment number and all that stuff. And she did not. Usually they don't knock. They usually just drop it off and take a picture and go on. So maybe she left it here. Maybe I don't know. Maybe it's from their church or something. I don't know. The mystery. I got too many mysteries lately. Okay. Let me set it over here. I'll find a place for it. I don't know. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but okay. I'm going to show you my grocery haul. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Had to get some more vinegar because I used up all my vinegar, soaking them groceries. And I got some mild Italian ground sausage. I'll stick that in the freezer. I got a can of sardines, a can of salmon, uh, a can of tomato sauce, a couple cans of green beans. I got some mixed nuts. I just have those around for emergency snacks. I don't do that too often, too much. Then I got my Ezekiel bread, a lemon, and I got some more green onions to go in my salad. And there's organic cauliflower, rice. I use that to make, sometimes I'll make uh, mashed potatoes out of it. I mean, it tastes just like mashed potatoes, same consistency and everything. But it's nice to have around as a side when you need one. And then some broccoli. So that was my haul for today. And because I needed a couple of other things. And so, and they had I got this within 1 hour. They still had the special going of $2 instead of the regular 13.95 for the express. So anyway, I just want to pop on here. I've been working on my editor and the video editor. Wow, I did some really good stuff, cool stuff with it last night. I was doing some practicing and stuff, and there's two different ones. I've got the Movie Maker one, and then I got the Kindi Live. Uh, and I haven't been using the Movie Maker one, so I did that one last night, and it has some cool features, and I was able to actually do stuff. And I put a picture in a picture. I did a text. I did you know, added something else to it. And yeah, it was fun. So anyway, I got a pretty good night's sleep last night. Uh, I got in like at least 5 hours. So I got up, but didn't have that leg pain. And, so I guess I got enough rest, enough sleep. And I weighed myself. Now, I told you, with my memory, how bad it is. And it is getting pretty bad. It's probably been bad for a long time, but I just didn't notice because I didn't need the memory so much. But now that I'm making videos, I do. But my brain is kind of like an old computer. It takes it a while to process, and sometimes it has some errors. Okay, on one of my videos, I don't know which one. I don't even know if I've uploaded it yet. Uh, but I said I had lost, you know, 2 pounds. Well, I did, but the starting place wasn't 174. It was 172, and it went down to 170. And then this morning, I decided to take a look, and it was 169.8. And yesterday it was 170. Not yesterday, but several days ago, it was 170.6. So, and what have I been eating the last few days? Well, let's see. I made that meatloaf, and I've had meatloaf twice, and then my evening meal, and then the salad, a big salad with it, and I think that was pretty much all I had those 2 days. I don't remember eating anything else. But I did get to put some avocado in my salad last night. So, I don't know, I'll probably have that meal again because I still got salad, but I'm going to make I used up all my ranch dressing. So, I'm going to make the blue cheese. Um, it's just my homemade mayo. Um, the sour cream and the blue cheese crumbles. And you can put a little, sometimes I'll throw just a dash of like garlic powder in it, just give it a little oomph. You know how I am about my spices. But if you notice, I didn't put in garlic powder or onion powder or garlic or anything in the meatloaf. Okay? But it's real good. And so I'm going to have some left over. So what I'll do is, see, slice is real easy when it's cold. Is I'll probably have, you know, two good sized slices. Uh, and I'll probably freeze those. And then that way I'll have it, I can have it in a couple of weeks or whatever. And, because it doesn't bother me to have, the same meal 2 or 3 days in a row, times in a row. It just doesn't. I mean, if it's good the first time, it's good the second and third time too. So, anyway, that's what's, happening there, as far as weight loss. So I just, uh, oh, and one day, I don't know, remember what day it was. I think I mentioned it on a video where I had, like, I just wanted something light, and I had 2 meals that day because I had like 2 cans of sardines, and I don't remember what the other meal was. I really don't. Uh, you know, the the old computer can't pull up information as fast as it used to. It used to be right on. Not anymore. That's not the way it is. So you just have to laugh at yourself. You can't let it, upset you. You just can't. I guess it's part of the aging process, and uh, I mean, some people my age still have a real sharp memory, and but then I had that mini stroke, and I haven't. It hasn't been the same since. Even though it improved, I mean, it's a lot better than what it was at first, but it is what it is. Okay, so I got a couple of videos to work on now. I got 3 to work on, and get those uploaded. You know what I do? I try to, have different clothes on so that I know which video is which. Like the ones yesterday, I had on kind of a purplish shirt. Today I got the pink one on, and that way I'll know. I can tell them apart. Oh, and I don't have my wig on today because uh, my hair wasn't quite as unruly as usual, but because I don't have bad hair day, because I was able to take a shower. I've been, kind of putting it off because of this heart monitor, because it's just stuck on there like with, a real sticky kind of tape thing, and I was told, not to get it wet, and because they can come off, you know. So I had to be, careful in the shower, and keep my back to the shower, and just use the hand nozzle thing, and just, you know, try not to you know, get this too wet or anything. So I got to, wash my head, and I mean, my head wasn't dirty to begin with, but it was, after a few days, I mean, it's bad head is just, tragic for my kind of hair. But anyway, I guess I'm done on this. Don't want to keep boring you. So y'all take care, and you know what I always say? The world is spinning around and round and round. You have to let it spin, because it's going to anyway. So just try to be at peace, you know, take care, you know, be kind, be respectful, and just have the best life and be the best self that you can. Okay, love you. Bye-bye. Subscribe and like. Thank you. Thanks for watching.